All right, friends, it's Team Mun, and I'm going to do one more educational video, broski. And again, it's on protein synthesis. One more, part 3. So, I took this off of Google. I already know this stuff. I'm just using this as reference, okay? It's good reference because it's from Muscle Protein Synthesis Physiopedia, okay? They post it on the top. So when protein synthesis is less than protein breakdown, growth occurs. So listen to what they say. When protein synthesis is less than protein breakdown, growth occurs, right? See that? Yeah, that's when growth occurs. All right. There will only be growth if when muscle protein synthesis exceeds muscle protein breakdown. Yeah. That is the only time you're going to see growth. I'm not fucking joking, man. Listen very carefully. There will only be growth in muscle when muscle protein synthesis exceeds muscle protein breakdown. But here is the big problem of between chronic lifters and even people that do like muscle damage, let's say periodically. They move for muscle damage, eccentric exercise, whatever. All right? Here is the difference. There is an increase in muscle protein synthesis with strength training. There is. I would not say there isn't. And how you do this strength training, it all depends because there is damages happening there, but there are different types of damage to the muscle fiber. It could be, I don't know, it could be hypoxia. It could be eccentric, concentric, isometric, could be isometric damage, eccentric damage. You know what I mean? It's all relative, man, this damage that is happening there, okay? Anyways, so strength training, resistance exercise. However, there is still, this is the problem with everybody that works out. But, however, there is still a negative protein balance since muscle protein breakdown is also increased. So when you go to the gym and you lift weights, guess what you have? You have an increase in protein breakdown. Yeah, a massive increase in protein breakdown. But here's the thing. We as eccentric lifters, periodic lifters, we only work out once a week. So we shouldn't be so worried about that. But, however, we should be worried about after our damaging workout because now we have massive protein breakdown, more than the average lifter in the gym. So we gotta go down and eat for the next 4 hours. Get it? And we gotta keep eating that day. We gotta keep eating and focus on eating. Now, the rest of the week, we do not need to focus on lifting weights. You understand me? Because now we are out of this protein breakdown, this increase of protein breakdown. We are out of that cycle, but not totally completely. The first day we're kind of like, we're good to go. But guess what? We still need to be in positive nitrogen balance, bro. Get it? We need to exceed that breakdown still, no matter what, the rest of the week. So we focus on eating, so we're growing. But the people that are coming into the gym even every other day or every day or 5 days a week or 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, the problem with them is every time they work out, they have opened a window for protein breakdown. It has increased. So they have to make up for that protein breakdown, and they never do. They never make up for it. You understand me? That's why a lot of people complain they're shrinking, they're getting smaller when they work out because they're not exceeding protein breakdown. They can't catch up with it because they come in tomorrow and cause it to break down again. And their pizza and Coca-Cola was not enough. Their little shitty meal was not enough. Here's the thing. They're too focused on working out and less focused on eating food because there's more time. most of their time has to be allocated towards working out, which doesn't build muscle. It actually opens a window for protein breakdown. Get it? And so you have to catch up with that, but you can't. And so you keep, it's like a dog chasing his tail and trying to catch it. You're never going to catch it. Get it? He's never going to catch his tail. And if he does, well, he's just going to run around in circles anyways with a caught tail like you. So that's the problem with chronic lifters. Too focused, going to gym, not enough time for eating because too busy. They're too busy working out. And then they leave working out and then they got to go eat and then they gotta go back, work out again, got to go eat, work out, eat. And then they can never catch up with it. They can never catch up with it. That's why eccentric exercise, muscle damage is much more superior because the rest of the week you're focused on eating, so you don't have to focus on coming into the gym. So you should be growing all the time. Get it? You understand me, man? All your attention is placed on the eating. Yeah. Well, these guys, they're all going to the gym day in and day out, breaking proteins, building, putting it back, restoring it or whatever. Or sometimes they're not even restoring it. That's why they can't figure out why they're shrinking. Get it, man? So they're skating uphill. But us bodybuilders, we're not skating uphill. We come and damage once a week and then repair and remodel. It won't remodel if protein synthesis does not exceed that breakdown. So that's why we need to be in a positive nitrogen balance. And we need to be anabolic the whole fucking week, bro. For weeks to see something going on there. If you're not, forget it. Even if you're in negative nitrogen balance, then you have to get back to positive all the time. So you've lost all of that because now it's breaking the tissue down. It's not building it up. It's not building it, it's breaking it down. See what I mean? And if you're just in the middle, forget it. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work for people. If you do not have money to eat as much as you can, I'm saving you. Don't go there. Don't pretend. And don't go to the gym. You're just wasting your time. You'll age faster than the last time if you do that. If you keep breaking proteins down and you're not particularly restoring them properly, you're just going to age the shit out of yourself. And anyways, chronic lifting, it's not really going to build you. It's not going to build you because there's nothing damaged there to build. Get it? You haven't really damaged much. Like I said, maybe hypoxia, there might be some minute damage, but very little, if anything, going on there. You're just really wasting your time. Anyway, like I said, I'll see you in the next video. Don't think about that, like, subscribe, support the channel. That is how muscle is built. When protein synthesis, the rate of protein synthesis exceeds protein breakdown, that's when you see hypertrophy, muscle. That's when you see muscle. Otherwise, forget it. You don't see any myofibrillar growth. See you in the next one. I really hope this registers in some people, man. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Who the hell knows, man? See you later.